Hello dear students, welcome to class 8, exercise 5.1. Question number 1, for which of this would you use a histogram to show the data? Okay, here data is given. You have to find out for which data you will use histogram. That histogram is a graphical representation of data, and in that you have to use class interval or you have to make a group. So let's see what is the first one, the number of letters for different areas in a postman's bag. So for letter in a postman's bag you cannot make any class interval. Okay. B, the height of competitors in athletics meet. So there will be a selected number of competitors. So you can make their class interval according to their height. C, the number of cassettes produced by 5 companies. So now number of cassettes produced by 5 companies, that is not fixed, and for each and every 5 companies you cannot make any what is class interval. Okay, because it is not possible to make class interval for cassette. You need the data such a way that you can make a class interval. Okay, and last one, the number of passengers boarding trains from 7 am to 7 pm at a station. So that you can count between 7 to 8 o'clock, 8 to 9 o'clock in the morning, in the evening. So you can make class interval for this one. So you can check for B and option D. You can make a class interval and you can make a histogram. And for C, A and C, you cannot make a histogram. Question number 2. The shoppers who come to a departmental store are marked as. So one shop is there and customers or shoppers come to a store. It is marked as a man, woman, boy and girl. And the following list gives the shoppers who came during the first hour in the morning. So here in the morning, in 1 hour, that much shoppers came. They are men, women, girls and boys. So what is the question? You have to make a frequency distribution table using tally marks and draw a bar graph to illustrate it. So make the frequency distribution table. So what is this about this data? Shopper. Okay, and here it is categorized as men, women, men, boys and girls. You have to find out number of shoppers. So how many women are there? You count 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you can count. You can see in your textbook also 28. Men 15, girls 12 and boys 5. So total number of shoppers 60, and draw a tally marks. Now draw bar graph. So in your junior class you have studied how to draw graphs, bar graphs. So first of all you have to draw horizontal and vertical axis. Horizontal axis is x and vertical is y. Both are meeting at point O. And on the x-axis you will write shoppers W, M, B and G. And on the y-axis you will write number of shoppers. And scale, what is the scale? 1 unit is equal to 5 shoppers. Maximum number of shoppers are 28. So you can write up to 30. Okay. First women, that is a 28. So you can extend this bar up to 28. Man, that is a 15. So extend this bar up to 15. Boys 5 and girls 12. Make sure the width of this all 4 bars are same, and difference between each bar, gap between each bar is also same. Okay. Now question number 3. The income of 30 workers in a factory is given. Okay. It is 830 rupees, 835 rupees, 890 rupees, and so on up to 840 rupees. Using tally marks, make a frequency table with intervals 800 to 810, 810 to 820, and so on. So you have to make frequency distribution table. Okay. So first write class intervals. Which interval you have to take? That is also given 8 to 810, 810 to 20, 20 to 30, up to 900. And frequency. Now how to choose frequency? How to write frequency? So you have to see the data. You have to count how many workers are there whose income is between 800 to 810 rupees. So 3 workers are there. Then 810 to 820, 2. 820 to 830, 1. 830 to 840, 9. And so on. Count it. So total is 30. And put the tally marks according to the frequency. Next, yes, you have to purchase a bar graphs. Graph papers you have to purchase, and then you have to draw bar. So question number 4. Draw a histogram for the frequency table made for the data in question 3. This is the question 3. And for that data you have to make a histogram. So I have explained in the last video lecture how to draw histogram, what is difference between bar graph and histogram. So here on the x-axis you will write class interval and number of workers on the y-axis. Okay, and you can check examples in the textbook. You will see this zigzag sign. Okay, why we are putting this sign? Because it shows that here 0 is there and here 800. It means we are not showing the data between 0 to 800. We are directly starting from 800. Okay, so that's why we have to put this sign. Now you written all these class intervals, and here you have to leave a space for this sign. Next, there is a condition that width of each bar is same and there is no gap between any bar. Now according to the table, according to their frequency, make a bar. First one up to 3, second one up to 2. So here up to 3, up to 2, you have to extend the bar up to 1. Okay, according to the frequency. Now answer the questions. Which group has the maximum number of workers? 9. That is the maximum number of workers, and it belongs to 830 to 840. Okay. Second one, how many workers earn rupees 850 and more? So here it is 850 and more. It starts from here. Count the workers. 1 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 4. It is a 10 workers. Third one, how many workers earn less than 850? It means above 850 you have to count all the workers. Count this one, that will be 20 workers. Okay. Now question number 5. The number of hours for which students of a particular class watch television during holidays is shown through the given graph. Here graph is already given, no need to draw. You have to answer the question. For how many hours did the maximum number of students watch TV? So let's see the graph. It is the number of students who watched TV per day. For how many hours? Okay. So here number of students, it is a 4, 8, 12, 16. Okay. And here it is written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 7 days. First question, how many hours did the maximum number of students watched TV? So what is the answer? Maximum number of students, it is 32. It is a number of students, not hours. And what is the hours? That is this gap is between 4 to 5. So maximum number of students watch TV for 4 to 5 hours. Okay. Next, how many students watched TV for less than 4 hours? So here 4 is there. Less than 4 hours. How many students? 22, 8 and 4. Add them. 22 plus 8, 30. 30 plus 4, 34 students. Third one, how many students spent more than 5 hours in watching TV? So up to 5 it is here. You have to see this one side. More than 5. 8 plus 6. It is a 14 students who watched TV more than 5 hours. So students, here exercise 5.1 is over.